Hey Sag, this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising in love, December 1st through the feet. Sagittarius in love, December 1st through the feet. Sag, if you'd like to be considered for a free healing session this month, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. Also, Sag, thank you all so much for your patience, your love, and support. I've been going through quite a bit with the family member that I'm taking care of, and I've missed some videos, and it's interrupted workflow here. I'm just really grateful. Thank you all for your patience. I'm going to do best to get you a general reading as well. Probably more of a collective reading for you guys on the channel. I'm going to try, but I want to get through these love readings first for all of the signs. And I will definitely be back mid-month for you all. Okay, so I'll just get one more shuffle in here. Ooh, it's new love for you. It's new love or a new chapter with someone that you're still in love with. New love. It's brand new. This is not going to feel like the same energy that you've dealt with over the course of the past year. Different. There's a new cycle starting. It feels like probably you're going to see that vamp up early, but something new starts now. You're not waiting anymore. December feels blessed. These next couple of weeks feel blessed with new love and rekindling with somebody that you're still in love with on a new journey. Okay, no more repeating the past. No more of the repetition of negative cycles and karmas. It just feels like some of that's been resolved, but consciously, because you're choosing it. I see Sagittarius choosing new love or choosing to have a new experience, a higher vibing experience through law of attraction, through being conscious of the energy and the conversations you're putting out into the universe. Okay, so this is very, very good energy to kick off our reading with, Sag. Just get a little bit more clarity. Sagittarius and love. Yeah, this is what it is. It's your optimism. There's been a shift in love for you. You recognize that you have more power. You are empowered, right? You recognize that you create your future, including the experiences that you're having in love, even in current relationships, you bring this positive optimism, positive affirmations that alone can shift even a very long-term relationship where there's been some serious issues. It feels like more your energy than a partner's right now, but I do see Sagittarius being able to encourage someone that they love to join in, to be more positive, to be more optimistic, even if it's just about being uplifting, even if they're not into the spiritual aspect of all of this and law of attraction. Getting a partner in alignment with optimism instead of focusing on just the negative and what's gone on in the past. Game changing for you guys. Of course, center of the reading, there's healing. Okay. For those of you in committed relationships, this is a new journey if you want it. It feels like you do. If you feel like a partner really won't align with positive energy and positive thoughts and optimism, this may not suit you anymore, Sag. But I feel like for those of you who are really committed and there is a long-term commitment in place, I do see moving forward together for sure. I think if there are separations, it wouldn't be anything that feels too drastic to you. If anything, it could be some of you in newer relationships recognizing, okay, there are some really great qualities here, but this person is still not willing to manifest a higher vibing experience here. And you need to step out. If you do, there's just new love for you here regardless. Okay. You may have to give more than one person a shot to get to the new love, the person universe is trying to align you with. So don't be afraid to acknowledge red flags and just step back if something's not vibing, because this new love, this is all about optimism. That journey, this new cycle, it's all about positive affirmations. It's all about you taking control of your own life, and not in a controlling way per se, but being empowered, taking that sort of empowered stance to manifest what it is you actually want instead of feeling like you have to sit and wait for something to come in. Feels empowered. This feels loving. This feels like a lot of self-love too. This new love. Okay. If you're single, it's new love. Okay. Reconciliation. I'm telling you, it's either new love or a new journey with someone that you already love. Okay. Clarifying. Reconciliation is clarifying. Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic about reconciliations at this time. I feel like there could be, picking up Aries here. Picking up Aries a little bit here. But it's a reconciliation that you really should give a shot to. You really want to consider. It's a new journey with somebody. It's somebody who wants that good energy with you. That person wants to come back. I do think some of you be more focused on new love than a reconciliation, so you might pass, and that's okay too. But if you still feel optimistic and you're still very much in love with somebody, they're coming back around. There have been separations. Something is bridging the gap now. Healing family issues at the center of this is being clarified by deception. This feels like an old experience, and it doesn't necessarily mean deception like somebody cheated. I feel like the deception you've dealt with in a relationship was somebody not being their authentic self. Somebody showing you a version of who maybe they wanted to be, how they wanted to be seen, instead of being vulnerable and honest. And that just wasn't good enough for you. Okay. That feels healed. I see two people healing from deception, two people being more honest. I do see some reconciliations after deception, but it's got to be something that you can honestly let go of. If this is somebody who is unfaithful and you know you're never going to trust them again, it's not about the reconciliation for you. It's all about new love. It's all about calling somebody new in. I do see partners, whether you separated or not, where some issue came up around deception, maybe some sort of dishonesty for sure. It feels like some self-preservation. Somebody just wasn't being all the way authentic with you as to who they are. They were showing you like a version that they thought maybe you wanted to see or made them feel better about themselves. I see partners, whether you did break up or it just created some emotional distance. I mean, there's reconciliation here for sure. Okay. Just make sure before you allow somebody to come back into the picture, you know, you can offer forgiveness, because there is an element of someone needing to extend forgiveness, someone asking for it and needing that, but also the other partner being willing to really forgive and let go of something. You know, I just had a quick glimpse into a conversation of two people trying to talk through infidelity, like really trying to figure out how to move past it. It doesn't mean that you can't. But you're not going to want to commit to a full reconciliation until you really know that you can heal it, if it's something that's serious, okay? New love is being clarified, but keep an open mind. For those of you attracting new partners, what's coming through very strong is someone who's not normally your type. They don't have the kind of job, the kind of background, the same religion, the spiritual beliefs. It's just something different. Honestly, it feels like somebody in a different part of the world. Keep an open mind to them. It's not just new love. It's not just a new partner. It's like a brand new journey and a brand new experience. That is somebody that you're going to want to give a chance to. I do feel like some of you try to friend zone somebody, and they're not supposed to be friend zoned. They're supposed to be considered as a romantic partner. Of course, you have the free will to do what you want with that, but it feels like someone could possibly be looked over, and you shouldn't be looking them over, because there's something really beautiful there right in front of you. Don't be surprised if that comes up a little closer to the 15th. I don't see that necessarily coming through early on in the month, or the very beginning of the month, but closer to the, okay? Get you guys rounding card here, Sag. So you know what? If you've walked away from somebody because of some sort of deception, okay, and you're not willing to take them back or give that another shot, I see that you're not hurting as much. I see that you have, for sure, but I'm not really getting grief from you. I am still seeing a few lingering emotions around trust and still feeling vulnerable, and that's fine. That's okay. I see you moving forward though now. There is forward motion. I think Mercury retrograde have made you feel very raw, and it's going to feel a little more kind and a little more gentle. Three cards popped. These are tough ones, okay? This is going to apply to those of you who dealt with deception that was quite serious, okay? Red flags, unrequited love for yourself. If there's something major here, you got out of it. If this was major, you got out of it and you're done. If somebody wants a shot to come back into the picture, they have to own up to everything. And there needs to be some sort of healer involved, a therapist involved, like really seeing somebody's actions, somebody taking action to heal and to change so that they don't go down this road again. I think if it's that serious, you're done though. I'm not seeing the deception now. I don't really see deception coming to light over the next 2 weeks. This feels like something you would already know about. It feels like that person's going to try to come back, okay? But for those of you where it wasn't that serious, it was more about self-preservation. Someone wasn't honest, and we're not excusing bad behavior, but it wasn't to be totally manipulative, or they weren't stepping out of a relationship, okay? Those people want to come back, and you feel stable enough to allow them and open enough and healed enough to let them back, just make sure you're willing to let go and forgive, because there are still some red flags here around some reconciliation. Some reconciliation shouldn't happen. If freedom feels, okay, more like a celebration than pure grief, you might want to stick this out and go new love. I think for the majority of you, though, even if someone's offering to get back together, they want to get back together, you're headed here. Okay, you're headed here. For those of you in committed relationships, you didn't break up. There's freedom from something negative, though. It may not be your partner. Okay, I'm getting like a toxic home environment, possibly a toxic work environment, because this is coming through as like a celebratory separation, like a breath of fresh air, like, oh, okay, I'm finally free. Like, I'm gonna toast to that, you know? Something's going on for you. If it's not a deception that has showed up in a romantic partnership, something else is off with somebody around you, but it feels close, like a work environment, somewhere you would be every day. Be careful for those of you. Something could be going on with management companies. If you rent an apartment, something's off. And that could be interfering with love right now, because it might cause some of you to have to like abruptly move or something like that. Be careful right now, these next couple of weeks, in terms of signing a new lease. It's not that you won't find a great place, and it doesn't mean that there's an issue across the board, but just make sure you've read everything from top to bottom, okay? Because there is still some of this deception energy lingering, especially for those of you in committed relationships where you know that doesn't apply to your partner. There's something else close, okay? But with that said, this is very positive. There's movement forward. This new love, this new journey with somebody that you are still in love with, it's easier. There's empowerment here, okay? So stay grounded in that. Stay grounded in that empowered energy. Continue to manifest. Continue to utilize law of attraction, positive affirmations. Stay optimistic about love, okay? And if you're giving somebody another shot, stay optimistic. Like, really give them another shot, okay? All right, Sag, if you feel like you need more clarity, reach out. I'm available for private readings, for energy healing sessions. Again, I'm going to do my best to do some sort of a general reading for you guys, but I will definitely be back for your mid-month love reading. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, like gratitude. Thank you all again for your love, support, and patience with me these last couple of weeks. Love you, Sag.